Welcome to Cappadocia. We are here at Heathrow and yes, finally we're getting back on the plane. We're off to Turkey in, I don't know, what's the time?
About 2 hours because our flight's been delayed.
Yeah, so I'm feeling great. Hannah, how are you feeling?
Alright, I finished my chemo injections last night, last one, and I passed my blood test on Friday last week, so my lovely nurse said that we could take a cheeky little trip before I have a shed load of scans next week, so we thought, screw it, let's just go away. And yeah,
we are so excited, so here we go, let's do it. So we're going to have to get a bit of a rush on because our flight landed an hour and a half late and our transfer to Cappadocia is in an hour, so...
And we got to go through passport control, so we're going to have to leg it.
Yeah, stress levels high. Panic over, we're through, we're here. We're just now on our way to go get onto our other flight and, well, Hannah knows where we're going. Where are we going?
G5 something.
G5, yeah, where are we actually going?
Oh, what's the airport?
Cassari. So we're going to the airport's called Cassari, and then we have got a taxi from there, go straight to our hotel in Cappadocia, and then what time's a hot air balloon ride tomorrow?
5:30.
Good morning, everybody. We are finally here in Cappadocia after a couple of delays last night with our flights. We got here, what time did we get in?
Midnight exactly.
Midnight exactly, and it is now 5 o'clock in the morning because we were doing something really exciting.
So we have just landed.
Half seven?
Yeah, you can see the balloons behind us still coming down. They landed the balloon exactly on the trailer.
I was speaking to the pilot and they were saying how the first flight they do 100 balloons and the second one they do 75. Now, with everyone paying, so it makes about 4,800, 900 people in the air at a time. And paying €200 realistically kind of per person, that's what, just under $1 million a day? Yeah, what a job, but the views are incredible, absolutely stunning.
So we've just got back to our hotel room. It is 8 o'clock, which I think we've done pretty good for timing. But I think one of the biggest questions that people probably ask us was 200, I think we paid €220 each. And I think it definitely was worth it when you compare it to other stuff. So if you think they picked us up from our hotel, they drove us to the location. We got food, we got like little breakfast bags, obviously the flight. The pilot was saying that the actual balloons themselves cost their ones cost £140,000, and the actual balloon bit itself, not the basket, has to be replaced every 800 hours, and they cost about £100,000 because they're made in Spain. So when you kind of think of it that way, I think it was definitely worth it.
So hot air balloon ride done. We had, not gonna lie, we had to go back and have a long old sleep.
Well, we were running off about 4 hours sleep, so we went back and had another 4 hours.
Yeah, it was required, but we've got our coffee. Not tried it yet because it is boiling. That's why I'm holding it like this, is a bit weird. But we're walking up now to Sunset Point, and then just get a really good overview of the whole of Cappadocia.
So one thing we have noticed, that I feel like Cappadocia got popular in about 2016, and they are doing a lot of building work everywhere. Brand new hotels being popped up everywhere. We'll see if we can show you some of the roads that are closing. So when we were trying to get up here, every other road was shut because they were doing road works and stuff like that. So it's definitely a growing tourist destination. So people come to Cappadocia for the 4 main valleys, which is the Sword Valley, which is behind us, the Rose Valley, the Love Valley, and the Pigeon Valley. So the Rose Valley is mainly where you do the quad biking and the horseback tours and stuff, and the Pigeon Valley is where you can do a lot of hiking, and they have really good views everywhere. So we're just at a sunset point at the moment, but people do come for the 4 main valleys. If you're wondering where to stay in Cappadocia, this might help you out. So our first hotel that we're staying at is literally here, and it costs about £75 to £80 a night, including breakfast. And all the hotels that are in the cliffs are literally here, but they're a hell of a walk, and they're about €200 a night. But all of the restaurants are actually along here. So we actually think maybe our location here is better than staying all the way up here, because it's cheaper and it's less far to walk. Hey, Charlie, can we adopt a dog?
No.
Why?
You already love a cat more than me.
Good point. Hello.
We've just had our mains brought out, and Hannah's got a chicken kebab, I've got the lamb, no, so I've got the beef, and it came in this kind of, I don't really know how to, I don't know how to explain it, but I had a little lid on, smashed it to crack the lid off and pulled it out, and then all the juice just fallen away. But we're just trying to work it out as well. All of this with our drinks is, what, about £12 each? Is unheard of, especially Coke. So we got Coke and Fanta, worked out to be about £1. That is cheap.
Third day here, we didn't quite make it up in time for the balloons this morning. We were knackered. We did get up about 7 o'clock, have a look out the window, and we couldn't see any balloons. So it kind of just gave us an excuse to go back to sleep, if I'm honest. But we just had breakfast. We might show you around some of the breakfast at this hotel. And we are moving to our new hotel in a minute, and we're trying to decide if we want to walk or taxi it. I think we're going to have to taxi it because it's a bit far. And then we're going to go to the open air museum, and we're probably going to hike the way there, which probably we're going to regret halfway. So yeah, let's go. Hotels have open top roof bits, so you can watch the balloons in the morning. So this one has one here, which is quite nice, but it also has one all the way up here as well. There is somebody sat up there at the moment, so I won't go up there. This hotel has a pool as well, which is quite rare to be in the caves, but yeah, it's a little bit chilly to go in the pool, if I'm honest, but I'll
just checked out of our hotel Grand Cappadocia, and now we're going to our new one called Divan cave hotel?
You sound very confused. So, you know what I was saying about the construction and the fact that there's a lot of roadworks going on? Well, we just had to get dropped off by the taxi and walk the rest of the way because all 3 roads leading up to the hotel are blocked.
We've just checked into our second hotel and this place is stunning. They're nice enough to let us in early. It's only about 11 o'clock and we're already able to check in. We're now going to head out for the afternoon, go check out the open top museum, and we've got a quad biking tour this afternoon, so I'm very excited. We've made it to the open air museum. Our hotel receptionist said it was going to be a 20-minute walk. Definitely not. It's a 40-minute hike straight uphill. So when you come here, definitely got to get a taxi. I would also suggest getting an audio guide. We're doing it going around by ourselves and just trying to read it all. It's really, really fascinating, but it's taken us a long time because we've just got reading the entire of the rich history.
Tickets to get in for non-audio people is about 150 lira, which is about £6, €7-ish. But some of the places you do have to pay extra to get into, but you don't really need to go into them. Our second hotel after a pretty much hike up the hill. This is the Divan Cave Hotel. I think that's how you pronounce it. I literally saw this hotel on a TikTok video and then booked it immediately because of the rooftop terrace. So we're going to take you up to actually see. We haven't actually seen it yet. I think it's worth it.
We've just arrived to our quad biking place, signed all the waiver and everything, and given us a hair now.
You look good in the hair now.
I know I would. I look good in everything. Yeah.
So we didn't realise this quad bike tour was like 2 hours, so I'm assuming we're going to stop off somewhere, and we're going through a valley. I don't know what valley it is though, so we will find out. So we've stopped at a valley, can't remember what it's called, I'll put it above somewhere. Yeah, pretty cool. But I've had to tie my hair up with a sick band because I forgot a hairband. I think it's genius, to be fair. Stopped at the second point, which I don't know what it's called, but we'll find out. We witnessed two men fall off of their quad bike, literally just like flipped it over. No idea how.
They weigh a ton, they weigh so much as well. No idea how they managed to do it, but to be fair, the guy, obviously one part of our tour, part of a different tour, but they were so quick to get him back on, so he's fine. But yeah, that's surprising.
And I would say there's a lot of quad bikes pause going on.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know, we just keep on getting slowed down by other bikes.
We are now at Red Rose Valley, which we didn't realise we're actually coming to this on this tour. We were going to do it tomorrow, but I don't know. I'm glad we've done it now. It's really beautiful.
This is our first night in the new hotel. I'm really out of breath because we picked a hotel at the very top of the hill. I mean, Google Maps doesn't tell you if the decline is like that coming in. So, there's like a hotel block behind, which is like there, open top roof bits up there, and then we're in like a block to the side, which is actually really nice. So, yeah, more stairs.
So we are literally in a cave, hence the name Cave Hotel. But we go underground, and here we are.
I can't see anything, but this is why we chose this hotel, because of the amazing rooftop. I mean, look at the view.
We've just had breakfast and now we're on our way down to the bus stop because we're doing something a little bit different. We're doing a pottery making class today.
It was £9 on Airbnb experiences, which I've never actually done before, so this will be a new experience, but the reviews are really good and I thought, oh, we might as well do something different, and your mum loves making pottery.
She does.
So they handmade all of these and painted them in, but they have such incredible detail to them. It's crazy. They take about, what was they saying, 4 days to dry, 2 days to paint, put it in the furnace in about 28 hours.
We finished now, and the man was kind enough to put it in a box. So you can see here, you can see my one's the bowl, Hannah's made a vase, and they put it in a box so we can actually take it home. So far on this trip, I've tried the Turkish tea, very nice. Time for a Turkish iced coffee. That's really nice. A very Turkish traditional dish of mine, chicken barbecue. Well, Hannah, quesadilla.
I love a quesadilla. How sad, we're packing to go home, but we're trying to take our pottery home that we made earlier. So I'm trying to wrap it in plastic bags that we got from like gift shops and stuff. And then I'm going to attempt to wrap the towels and maybe sacrifice them around them to stop them being destroyed. But it's quite heavy, and we were like not on our weight limit, but we were not far off. And then I got to try and fit that box. There's no way in hell that's going to go in this bag.
We'll find a way.
No way.
So the wait is over. We're doing paragliding today, just before we get on our flight on the way home. So he's picked us up in a car, like Land Rover type car, and just driven us to right at the North Cappadocia, and then driven all the way up right onto the top of the mountain. But it's really cloudy.
You can't see a thing.
You can't see a thing. So can't quite see. But those are our two instructors. They're no more than 100 yards, 200 yards away, just stood by the flag, and you can't really see them. So hopefully, yeah, it would be a great view up here. Hopefully this cloud passes, but it doesn't look likely.
So we've just looked on a map where we are, and we are nowhere near Cappadocia at all. We've driven, what, 25 minutes, and I've just looked on a map, and we are near enough near the other airport people fly into.
Yeah.
When we booked it, I thought we'd be going basically where the balloons are, like over all the valleys and stuff like that, because that's what all the photos were. That's why we booked it mainly, to to like see the difference between going paragliding or going
ballooning.
But yeah. So I asked Charlie to get some cake. He got pretty much, I'd say, 6 times that slice. It was huge. It was massive, like 2 massive pieces. I don't like the cake. Anyway, I've just looked over at where the cake bit is, over in the corner. I swear to God, 3/4 of that cake is gone.
It hasn't.
You've eaten it all. In about an hour, we're heading back to the airport. We are all packed up and we're going to go get a coffee in town because the hotel coffee is not the best. And there's some really nice coffee shops in town for like €1 for a latte. Like, it's really nice. And yeah, we got a bit of a long-ish travel time back. Probably take us about, what, 12 hours minimum?
Yeah, so we're predicted to go back into Heathrow about 9 o'clock.
And it takes 2 hours to drive if the motorway isn't shut, which it normally is, so that's 3 hours.
Yeah.
And then about an hour to get out of security, all of that passport control, baggage and stuff. So yeah,
We're still going to be awake until midnight.
and then I got to get up at 5:30 tomorrow morning.